hello there. Welcome, friends. It is a Music Monday. Thank you so much for being here right at the top of stream. Y'all are amazing. It's always fun to see the dance party. I have been having rolling panic attacks for the last few days, which is exciting and leads to a significant drop in productivity and face water increase and stuff like that. So I'm excited to have a music stream where, certain activities are incompatible with, yes, exactly, Renderjack. You get me. I can see it. So, yeah. Anyway, I have a ukulele and I don't know how to use it really, but I'm not afraid. It's okay. I've been playing. I was. What the heck is? Do I have a bruise on my elbow? Where did that come from? I had no idea. I can't even feel it. That's super odd. Nope, not dirt. I was on YouTube the other day. I mentioned this on a different stream. I was on YouTube and YouTube was like, here, we made you a special channel just full of things you like. And the first thing with the my lamp was wrong. The first thing with the picture was a jam that happened at NASC 6 years ago. And it was Boligula brassicon, boil that cabbage down. And it was a fun memory. But the not fun thing about the memory was me remembering how it felt to have no clue how to make rhythm work on a stringed instrument. So my brain was at the point of, I can make a series of chords, and if there's too many, then I can skip one and go to the next one. But the other hand, the strumming hand, you guys, it was full on flail. There's no other word to describe it but flail. And I just remember that feeling of being so frustrated, being like, okay, I'm hoping that some of the sounds that I'm making happen on an on beat or an off beat. Because oh my gosh, the process of acquiring the coordination to strum on a rhythm while simultaneously making chords happen with this hand and occasionally making sounds with my mouth. Oh man, it was a process. Let's just say I'm glad I'm a process person. I started in on my coffee early today. Instead of saving it for the start of stream, because oftentimes I find myself at the start of stream going, oh, where's the energy? So I think this is probably better to have drunk at least half the coffee before stream starts. I'm trying something new. We'll see how it works. I think it could work. I'm trying to occasionally put an eye on my saved queue. So I'm saying this out here. There are some of you who have a song in the saved queue. You may or may not be able to see that if you are not a streamer song list moderator. I don't know whether that's a special thing or not, but I don't know whether it's appropriate to call you out by name or just hope that you know that you have a song on the saved queue if I happen to have mentioned that to you in the past. For example, now that hello Korako, has said a thing in chat, I don't feel so bad saying Korako and Constellazio have the same song in the saved queue. So I might be able to kill two birds with one stone. Hello Korako, saluton. Depende de ĉu estas bona tempo por vi, ĉar mi scias ke Korako havas aliajn devojn. Kaj tempo al tempo estas libera, kaj de tempo al tempo ne estas libera. Sorry for the code switching, guys. If y'all know me, you know it happens. I switch languages all the time depending on who I'm talking to and also what language they're talking to me in. But this time it's nobody's fault but mine. And Nightbot gets in on the job. Hodiaŭ ne estas. Ne hodiaŭ estas. Ne estas al mi klare, kion vi volas diri. Ne, hodiaŭ estas aliaj devoj. Ne hodiaŭ estas aliaj devoj. Aŭ hodiaŭ ne estas aliaj devoj. Aŭ eble hodiaŭ estas aliaj devoj ne. Yeeted the request. Korakos. Oh, I didn't know you all could get in there on the saved queue. That is frightening. Good to know. I am happy to sing that. Ne estas aliaj devoj ĉi-tage. Okay. So, you will be happy to hear that I went on a diligent and prolonged search, and I found this, which is the handwritten text that Amanda wrote out for me with chords. And someday I'm going to put this into my streamer song list someday soon. But for now, I'm going to prop it up right here. How to negate. There are many ways in which to negate. And I'm going to sing you. I'm worried about this G string. Can we get some PG emotes in chat? Oh, streamer help. Okay, I'm going to sing you this song. That would honestly, it would make a very good stream ending song. But today it's going to be a stream starting song. I don't have a fixed stream ending song or stream starting song. We don't have a command for that. Interesting. We've been chatting on the side in the Discord about doing some work sessions on the bot and adding some stuff to the stream. I have some ideas of things I'd like to add to the stream. But it's just a matter of finding a time that's, I think it takes the colon first rather than exclamation mark first, if I'm not mistaken, but only for those of you who have a Clairpic sub. I think that's the way we do that in light of the fact that the bot, what is going on? Oh, I know, Korako doesn't have a sub. Here, let me do it. It looks like that. Renter Jack can do it. Constellatio can do it. Yeah, I am sorry. That was all on me. I messed that one up. I didn't warm up today. Dankon amico pro fiaritet, kiun vi donis al mi sen pet, kai mi ne comprenis de kie venis la motiv. Dankon amico pro via for, that's an A minor, not an A7. Kiu donis al mi pli da fort por forigi premoin kai solvi la problemoin de la viv. Min accompanos via ĝis la fino de mia voi, ni malproximen iros jam, sed daŭre vivos nia ĝoj. Vin accompanos mia ĝis la fino de via voi, ni malproximen iros jam, sed daŭre vivos nia ĝoj. Ĉion bonan alvenas la disicio Cion bonan amic vivu en felicio Dankon amico pro via kun est Ciun ec post la adiaua fest sentos mi regos harmoni en mia cor Dankon amico pro via sent Ciu helpos min en strecia moment Char ci cun mi restos ec ciam vi estos 1000 kilometroin for Min accompanos via cis la fino de mia voi ni mal proximen iros jam sed daure vivos nia joy fin accompanos mia cis la fino de via voi ni mal proximen iros jam sed daure vivos nia joy Cion bonan amic alvenos la disicio Cion bonan amic vivu en felicio gis revido. That is the least crying that has ever happened for me during that song, so big progress, especially considering how much leaking my face has been doing recently. So this was propped up behind my Stream Deck, and the one thing that wasn't visible was the last chord. So I made a guess. It was going to be either G or C. I guessed poorly, but once I heard it, I knew, oh, it's the other one. All right, so that is Dankon Amico, which is one of those amazing songs that isn't found in cantaro.ixo.no, the song wiki for Esperanto land. So they're not all in there. That song from Coraco and Constellatio has disappeared completely from the saved queue now? Is that something that... Did something happen? Meanwhile, I will sign in so that I can do the things that I like to do. Like... Must be a backlog. A backlog. What must be a backlog? Signing in to streamer song list. Oh, heck. So my computer evidently has remembered a password from Twitch that is not... No, I doubt it, Constellatio. It's not... I'm talking about a specific database. It's a wiki, so it's just that nobody has added it. And it just goes to show that there are a lot of Esperanto songs out there, right? Not every one of them has made it into that database. It's not complete, which is fine. It's in the nature of the beast. How many songs are there in the world, you know? Even songs in Esperanto. Very, very many. I don't expect the wiki to be complete. It's just I wish that a higher percentage of the songs had chords in them, because I'm not that good at figuring that out myself. All right, so now I'm supposed to find a code that's supposedly been sent to me and add it here. Why I don't do these things before stream, Goddess only knows. But I did it wrong because the number that the code was sent from looks very similar to the code itself, but is not exactly right. Let's try that. Yes. All right. Okay, so now I am logged in. Thank you very much for adding the song Dan con Amico to the song list so that it will pop up on screen. And thank you for allowing me to click the button to set the song as played, which helps my brain realize that I have done that thing and now I can do something else. Like another song. Feel free to make requests. Please be aware that the song list is a little chaotic right now, and there are some things in the song list that I can't actually play, but there are a lot of songs in there that I can't play. So the chances of you getting to hear what you request are pretty high, and it doesn't cost anything, so that's how I'm excusing myself. And the coffee is gone. So I'm going to change my view here. I can see a little bit better what's going on. I'm going to try a song that I haven't played very much, just to see if I can do it. I feel like challenging myself a little bit today. So in that light, I also want to remind people that if it's set up correctly, there is a channel points way of requesting a live learn. It's not something we do very often, but it's something I like trying, and I'm sticking with channel points for that, so that people will have been around long enough to get a sense of what may or may not be actually possible for me. If you've collected that many channel points that you could request something, then you probably have a basic idea of what my musical level is and what my style is, and that I don't do a lot of death metal, and that we keep it PG and that kind of stuff. So, ooh, Edge has a field of stars. I'm using Edge because my other browsers are busy with lots of tabs, and I like to keep it simple when I'm streaming, and start with something that's not full of tabs. But Edge has a field of stars that is gradually, very, 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 very slowly rotating, and you're flying forwards through it. So stars are going by you very slowly. Well, not very slowly, actually very, very quickly, but like so. That would actually be traveling quite quickly in space. Oh, okay. So Owl City has taken down the tabs to Fireflies since I added Fireflies to the list. So if you all can find me some tabs for Fireflies, I would love to be able to play that. And I will double check. There's a chance that 90 might have been able to help me out with that. I will check when I get there. For now, we're starting with the Blue Wagon. Galuboy Wagon. Wow, hello. Evidently, there's different warming up muscles to be used for speaking Russian or singing Russian. This needs an auto scroll. All right, the ukulele chords are A minor, D minor, G7, C, E7, A7. All right, I like this song. It's really new to me. Roger, Roger. Okay, I will hopefully be able to do that one for you, Richard Jack. Медленные минуты уплывают вдаль, встречи с ними ты уже не жди. И хотя нам прошлого немного жаль, лучшее, конечно, впереди. Скатертью дальний путь стелится и упирается прямо в небосклон. Каждому в лучшее верится, катится голубой вагон. I forgot to push the auto scroll button. Может, мы обидели кого-то зря, календарь закроет этот лист. К новым приключениям шипим, друзья, эй, прибавка ходу машинист. Скатертью дальний путь стелится и упирается прямо в небосклон. Каждому в лучшее верится, катится голубой вагон. Голубой вагон бежит, качается, скорый поезд набирает ход. Ну, зачем же этот день кончается? Пусть бы он тянулся целый год. Скатертью дальний путь стелится и упирается прямо в небосклон. Каждому в лучшее верится, катится голубой вагон. Каждому в лучшее верится, катится голубой вагон. Guys, that's progress. I find the Russian really hard to get out of my mouth while I'm playing the chords, because there's a lot of syllables that are not very like English and my mouth isn't used to it. I did have some Russian language training and it was very heavy on pronunciation and how to get your mouth wrapped around that, but it was decades ago. And that today was the first time that I feel like, now if there's any native Russian speakers in chat, please help me out and give me some feedback. But it was the first time that I felt like, although there were hesitations and there were times when I bobbled, I did feel like I got the syllables out correctly eventually. Not in time with the music, but for the first time I felt like, okay, I think I at least got the words out properly eventually, which sounds like such a low bar, but is actually progress for me. Oh gosh, I hope my pronunciation isn't too yikes. Yeah, I'm working on it. And I won't get any better if I don't keep trying. So there's that. So yeah, I'm glad I tried that one. Oh, we have Edelweiss has been requested. It's been a long time since I've played that. Oh my goodness, a year. Interesting. All right, now here's something a little weird. I have this written down in English and German. Russian pronunciation in general, very difficult for English speakers. Yes, especially English speakers who weren't exposed to it until they were adults. But my story with learning Russian went like this. I had Russian club in high school. For the very last year of high school, we met once a week. We learned the alphabet, and we learned different very common words and phrases, like a handful of basic words and phrases, how to have the very most basic level of, I can say, hello, my name is. That's the level we're talking about for Russian club. Because how much can you get done in 1 hour once a week, right? I don't think it was even an hour. It was probably 40 minutes once a week, something like that. And then between high school and college, I went to Middlebury College for a summer program where you sign on the dotted line in blood. That part might be an exaggeration. The rest of this story is not, that you will not be caught speaking anything other than the target language. Which, when you're a beginner, is the hardcore way to go. And I definitely wanted the hardcore way to go. I was in. I loved it. And the most significant thing about that program for me was not that contract that we had signed, but the 5 hours a day we spent with headphones on our own. This was outside of class time, outside of, homework time. This was just ear training and voice training, where we were repeating basically Russian baby talk, babble sounds. It was just Russian sounds. It would have been, for me, more helpful to have that paired with a video of the face of the person who was making those sounds, because it's actually requiring a different sort of muscle use than we do. For some of those sounds, it requires your face to be in a position that does not exist in the English language. And for me, I rely partially on lip reading just when I'm in a normal conversation with someone in my native language. I'm not deaf or hard of hearing. I have an auditory processing disorder, which makes it hard for me to understand the sounds that I can hear sometimes. So it's somewhere in between my ear and my brain. It's not the problem with my ear. It's just not being processed correctly. So hearing that in that volume was exceptionally helpful. It would have been more helpful with a video, but repeating those sounds over and over again, even though I unfortunately, for health reasons, washed out partially through the program. I was one of 2 people fighting for top place in my class, and I had so much fun there. And I went on to do 1 year of Russian in college, my first year of college, which was very fun. And it was right at the time of the fall of the Soviet Union. So I signed up for a class. I enrolled in a class called Soviet Studies, or Soviet History Today, or Soviet. It was like a combination of history and culture, and I signed up for this class that was named Soviet blah blah blah. And by the time I actually enrolled in it, it was called Russian blah blah blah, because there was no more Soviet Union. Between the time I enrolled in the class and the class started, the Soviet Union collapsed, and the class was renamed. I think it was Russian History Today. So something like some context for the history plus what's going on, current events and culture and all that kind of stuff. So it was a fascinating class, but also fascinating to be taking it at a time when it needed renaming. So yeah, that's my story with the Russian. And this song was written, has also an interesting linguistic history. So it's from The Sound of Music, which is a movie musical which is very famous in the United States and Japan. But it's about the escape of a family. It's a film based on historical events, based on the escape of a family from Austria during the Second World War. So the movie is in English, but purportedly, the language that they're supposed to be speaking is Swiss German. Or no, Austrian German, sorry. I don't know where my brain went with that. But someone took this song that's written in English and they made a German translation of it, which frankly is pretty good. But it's not. The song sounds to an American like, oh, it's supposed to be about Germany. Maybe it's an original German song that's been translated to English. But no, it's the other way around. It's a song from Hollywood, from a movie musical that's been translated into German. Saluton, Regis, saluton, Pauline. Mi estas canton de musicalo, kiu estis en la angla pri Aŭstrio, kaj la canto tradukiĝis en la germanan. Do, mi cantos ĝin en la angla kaj la germana, sed kvankam ĝi estas pri io germanlingva, ĝi estas tradukiĝo de la angla en la germanan. Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me, blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. And in German, Edelweiss, Edelweiss, du grüßt mich jeden Morgen, seh ich dich, freu ich mich und vergess meine Sorgen. Schmücke das Heimatland schön und weiß, blüh ist wie die Sterne. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, ach, ich hab dich so gerne. So the literal translation of the German adaptation of that is Edelweiss, Edelweiss, you greet me every morning. I see you, I'm looking, I forget my worries. Decorate the home country, beautiful and white, flourishing like the stars. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, I love you so much. It's a beautiful song. Yes, mi cantis en la germana. Kaj ĵus mi cantis en la rusa, vi maltrafis tion eble. Okay, so we've had a request for a song that I don't have the tabs for. And I used to, but the owner of the song took that down. And I'm not sure how to, I've forgotten how to deactivate a song from my song list. Eep. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Renter Jack. If any of you have the tabs for it, I would love to sing the song. I love the song, but there are a few songs on my list that have suffered from that fate, where the composer of the song decided that they did not want people to know the tabs to the song. And I think that's within their rights. But I also feel like it's within my rights to go hunting and try to find them. There's some Paul Simon songs on my list that suffered that fate as well, unfortunately. I'm going to put this into the offline queue, Renter Jack, so that I will be reminded to find it. If I remember how to do that. How do I do it? I've forgotten how to do it. There's plenty of buttons here, but I don't see one that moves it to the offline queue. I know it's like in a hidden menu somewhere. Song details, edit, no, that's not it. Request, no, that's not it. Now I've just stuck it in the, I don't know. Where is it? How do I do it? Shoot. Do any of you mods remember how to move something to the offline list, to the saved queue? I know I did it last week, but now I've forgotten how. It was not at all clear to me how it was that I was managing to do it last week either. So in the meantime, I will play It's You I Like by Mr. Fred Rogers, jazz composer extraordinaire, not just children's television presenter. Those of you who are not from the United States may not know his music, but I'm here to help. This has a lot of really hard chords. And why does this sound out of tune? Okay. I'm remembering to put on the compression gloves. I have to always remember to put on the compression gloves before I try playing this song because it's an owie, zowie. If I played this song every day, I'd get drunk. Bar chords, go! Mi amas vin, ne gravas laharar, nek kion vi surportas nekla. Wait, what? Voya varar, kiel vi adnum, profunde en anim, ne indas kashi vin. Nur profi mi what? Amas vin. Mi amas vin. Mi amas ciun pardon. Kai emocian fardon gisor gigas min bon volo rememori kai al amas fin, kai mi ŝatas vin. Yes, fin, ja fin, mi amas fin. Korako has a thought. You did it, Korako. Yes, indeed. Thank you, thank you. That was really, really, really rough, you guys. I feel like that was pretty awful. Thank you for putting up with it. Oh heck, Renter Jack requested that in English. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna get more practice. Renter Jack, I'm gonna play one other song first. I don't know which one yet, but just to give my wrist a little break, and then I'm gonna play it again in English because I clicked on the thing and it popped up, and Esperanto was the first language that showed up, and I just, my brain, help. My brain doesn't brain very well some days, but you know, I'm just gonna hydrate it a little bit and see if that does a thing. Do you all have any delicious form of hydration? For us at all? Let's see. I'm gonna try. Does this have tabs? Yeah, I'm gonna try Happiness from Peanuts. It's marked as unplayed, like never played in my tab. I think I might have tried it once, but didn't do well enough to consider it played. So this has a chord that I don't know, a couple of chords that I don't know. So this is going to be like an attempt at leveling up. It's an F sharp minor 7. What the heck is that? That's an interesting crunchy chord. Also has an F minor 6, which is a bar chord, which, is it that? Wait. That would just be an F sharp. Wait, is it like this? I might leave out a few chords because this one's big on the challenges. We've got a B7, which technically is in a couple, at least one, maybe two songs that I play, and it's like an E7. Only you just move all your fingers over by one string. So that should be easy enough. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We have an auto scroll. All right, let's try it. No, that's not in tune. Which one is out of tune here? Still not right. Happiness is finding a pencil, pizza with sausage, telling the time, telling the time. Happiness is learning to whistle, tying your shoe for the very first time. Happiness is playing the drum in your own school band, and happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream, knowing a secret, climbing a tree. Happiness is 5 different crayons, catching a firefly, setting it free. And happiness is being alone every now and then, and happiness is coming home again. Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is... I've forgotten the bridge. Anyone and anything at all that's loved by you. Happiness is having a sister, sharing a sandwich, getting along. Happiness is singing together. No, it's the bridge again. Oh, I didn't know the bridge. Oh, heckin' bridges. Happiness is singing together when day is through, and happiness is those who sing with you. Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you. Oh, heck. Theoretically, I'm on streamer mode and my phone shouldn't have beeped unless it was an emergency, so I'm gonna check it. All right, that was super kind. I'm really warm today, and my mom just texted me to say that she's left the living room so I don't have to worry about sound pollution in the other room, but I'm gonna go turn out the light in there because it's different vibe. It's cozy vibe, but it's making me feel like going out there and streaming there. Wouldn't you like to go there? Because the light is so nice. I'm gonna turn that light out so we don't feel that way, because this is where the camera is and all my music and my microphone, stuff like that. I'll be right back. That was my I need to crack my hips dance. It's fine now. Yeah, that's more like same color. Enjoy your lovely lurk, Renter Jack. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for requesting a song. That was also extremely rough. I guess I need to listen to it. I'm going to make a note to myself. Comment. Listen to the bridge. Because, oh my gosh, I know the last half of the bridge, kind of, sort of, but I don't know the first part of the bridge. Not even a little bit. All right. Do I set that song as played? I guess I do. Thank you very much for putting that on the song list for me. I have lovely mods who are helping me do the things. I appreciate you very much. All right. So Amazon truck just went by. Not for me. It was for someone else. Okay. I'm just kind of looking at the song list. There's some things on here I know I've looked at recently and I was like, don't know how. I know this part, but I don't know that part. So I really need to have a look at the song list and figure out how to deactivate things, because it's kind of not fair that I have things on here that I don't know how to play. Don't know why I'm having a hard time picking things. Oh, I see. Chion Bonanmi. Oh no, wait, that's a song by the same people as Dan Con Amico. Okay, did we put Dan Con Amico on there? We did, didn't we? Yes, okay, that was set as played. All right, that's fine. I'm gonna look at some tabs and see if I know how to play this. Ukulele version, please. E minor, a B7, A minor. B7 is that thing that I just did, right? B7, yes. All right. G, C, E7, A minor. Okay. I'm looking at when I sing a song in Russian, it's like written not in Cyrillic but in Romanji, and sometimes I look at it and it makes sense to me, and other times I look at it, it doesn't, not even that makes sense to me. And I'm having one of those moments where I'm looking at it and it's like, oh, this is not making sense to me at all. At least I know some chords. На берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой. Maybe I need a capo? I might be able to figure this out, guys. Maybe it's still in my brain somewhere. I know I've sung this in the past, not played it, but if I look at the chords and I'm like, I can play the chords, then somewhere in my brain, I know that I sung this at some point in the past. На высокий берег, на крутой. Ага! Расцветали яблони и груши, поплыли в тумане над рекой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой. Выходила, песню завертила, протокол, которого... No, that's not right. Выходил. Maybe I only know the refrain. И бойцу на данном пограничье от Катюши передай привет. This should be easier. Пусть он вспомнит, пусть он вспомнит девушку простую, пусть ушлит, как она поет. Пусть он землю бережет. I'm struggling so much. Родную, а любовь Катюшка сбережет. Пусть он землю бережет родную, а любовь Катюша сбережет. Ой, а любовь Катюша сбережет. Okay. All right, I'm going to try just a little bit more before I totally give up because I'm like gradually making a little bit of progress. The part of the problem is I'm not good at reading Russian even in Romanji, and the chords are only written on the first verse, so I feel like my brain's doing a pretty good job at jumping back and forth from one to the other and making some sort of sense when it's normally not able to do that these days. Расцветали яблони и груши, поплыли туманы над рекой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег, на крутой. Выходила, песню завертила. Просто много которого... This is the line that's not making sense to me rhythmically. It's not. Okay. Wychatila pęsniu zawartila pro stepnego sizogo orla. There we go. Protoko katorgo lubila. Yes. Oh no, A minor. Protoko ci pisma berigla. Verse 2. Yes, I got through it. Verse 3. Oj, ty piesenka. I'm adding a syllable where it doesn't belong. Oj, ty piesenka dievich. Yeah. That's not where the accent falls in that word, is it? That doesn't sound right. Ty lety za jasnym słońcem wsled i bojcu na dalekim pograni. Starting that line again. I bojcu na I bojcu na dalnym pogranicie. Yes. Od Katiuszy передай привет. Slippery. Last verse. Пусть он вспомнит девушку простую, пусть услышит, как она поет, пусть он землю бережет родную. А любовь катушка сбережет. А любовь Катюша сбережет. Okay. Wow. That's hard. I feel like I'm being extremely lax with the definition of played that, but I'm going to stick it on the list and then say that I played that. Because that's as close as I've ever come. So there we go. I'm adding it to the queue and I'm checking it off. So we're going to try doing It's You I Like in English. I know that our requester is in Lurk, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't try it again. Russian is hard. Russian is very hard for speakers of primarily English, of speakers of English as a first language. Russian is hard. I want to say not so much grammatically as pronunciation wise. I mean, there are things about the grammar that are very, very different than English, but there are aspects of it that are simple, and there are aspects of it that seem complicated. All right, so we're going to try this again. And guys, before I let that go completely with the last song, you know what I'm realizing from the last song and the song before? They both had a B7 that was, I showed you, being written as one down the strings from E7. And I had always before played B7 as a bar on the second with a finger here, which sounds very similar to that, but it's just kind of in the same family. And if I have an option of playing a chord as not a bar chord, I'm going to take it in all of it except jazz, this song, for example, where I want to be able to occasionally, I want to have the control to be able to do a mute on the strings. And if I don't have a finger on one of the strings, if I'm playing any open strings at all, then I don't have the control to be able to mute the strings completely. I can only mute the strings that I'm touching. So for It's You I Like and other songs that are jazz-ish in nature or jazz-y in nature, then I'm gonna choose to do the bar chord version when I can. But oh my gosh, my hand is not strong for it. I still struggle. And this is a ukulele with only one metal string. Ukuleles usually have some form of plastic for their strings, and that makes them easier to play than a guitar with metal strings, especially because they're mostly higher. Now this particular G string, the red one, I don't know if you can see that one of them is red. If you look up here, you can see that one up there is red. That's this one way over here, and it's my G string, and it's an octave lower than usual, and it's metal instead of it's also out of tune. An octave lower than usual because I like it. It gives me a richer sound if I'm not playing a guitar, and I will get the guitar out on occasion. I need to find like a handful of songs that I want to just be like, okay, these are the songs that I'm starting with to level up gradually with the guitar. But it's not this one. It needs to be a song with just a very, very few as possible chords and easy ones. It's you I like. It's not... What? Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. There's something wrong with my tabs here. Everything is wrong with my tabs here. This whole thing is done completely wrong. It's also not all... It's like I took the Esperanto version and I started trying to re-add the English words back in, and I didn't finish the job. I can't do it. Let me try just looking this up. Like, I'm just going to try looking up new tabs. See if I can't find it in English with tabs. Ooh, we've got multiple versions. Okay. Completely different set of tabs. What the heck is B major 7? It's a very pretty crunchy jazz chord. Nope. But ow, nope. Can't play it C minor 7 like that. I'll play it like that instead. Haha. F 7 D minor 7 G minor 7. This is a completely different set of chords. That's not how I play a C diminished. I play it that way. C7. Wait. That way. D7. Yes. Okay. Not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. The way you are right now, the way you are right now, the way way down deep inside you. Not the things that hide you, not your toys, they're just beside you. I don't agree with F7 there. I like... Wait. But it's you I like. Every part of you. Your skin, your eyes, your feelings. Whether old or new, I hope that you'll remember even when when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like. Why do they have that chord there? It's you I like, it's you yourself. I mean, I see how it goes with the C minor 7, but it doesn't go with the song. Yeah, it's you, it's you, it's you I like. Crunchy, let's try it again. It's you I like. It's not the things you wear, it's not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. The way you are right now, way down deep inside you. Not the things that hide, not the things that hide you. Not your toys, they're just beside you. But it's you I like. Every part of you. Your skin, your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like, it's you yourself, it's you, it's true. It's you I like. I'm gonna lean into it. The crunch, the crunchiness. Okay, that's quite the workout. I feel good about that. That is a wrist workout for my left hand. I'm definitely setting that song as played. I'm clicking the button very firmly because I played it a lot. Do I get to click the button extra hard for having played it a lot? All right. Crunch. All right, this one's capo. And I remember this song being very rough, even though it's simple and underrated. But lay me down gently, oh, lay me down low. I fear I am broken and won't mend, I know. There's one thing I ask when the stars light the skies. Who now will sing me lullabies? Oh, who now will sing me lullabies? In this big world I'm lonely, for I am but small. Oh, angels in heaven, don't you care for me at all? You heard my heart breaking, for it rang through the skies. So why won't you sing me lullabies? Oh, why won't you sing me lullabies? I lay here, I'm weeping, for the stars they have come. I lay here not sleeping, now the long night has begun. The man in the moon, no, he can't help but cry. There's no one to sing me lullabies. Oh, there's no one to sing me lullabies. So lay me down gently, oh, lay me down low. I fear I am broken, I won't mend, I know. There's one thing I ask when the stars light the skies. Oh, who now will sing me lullabies? Oh, who now will sing me lullabies? Oh, lullabies. Who will sing me to sleep? 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 Oh, I always forget how much of a high belt that song is. I want to make a note. Edit, comment, high belts, oh my god. Okay, there's my note. That's my official note. High belt OMG. So yeah. There's that one. Thanks for those emojis. We're gonna try both 3 and a DGA7. What? That's the A7. Found it! Alright, we're gonna try little boxes. Oh no, I forgot already that I had transposed it. There we go. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. I've forgotten how to transpose in my head. There's a green one, and a pink one, and a blue one, and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university, where they all were put in boxes, and they all came out the same. And there's doctors, and there's lawyers, and business executives, executives, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. And they all play on the golf course and drink their martinis dry, and they all have pretty children, and the children go to school. And the children go to summer camp, and then to the university, where they all are put in boxes, and they all come out the same. I've got to scroll. And the boys go into business and marry and raise a family in their boxes made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. Yes, they're all made out of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. It's a lovely, depressing song. Such a lovely, lovely, depressing little song. And, guys, it's also on my list in Esperanto, which I've sung many, many times, but I just put it on here in French, and I realized I've never tried it in French. So before I click the I've played that, I'm gonna give it a go in French. I might not sing the whole song. If you guys get bored, just like throw up some emotes that tell me how you feel, how you really, really feel, and then I'll know. Let's try this. Petite boîte, très étroite, petite boîte, fait en tiki-taki, petite boîte, petite boîte, petite boîte, tout pareil. Il y a des rouges, des violettes et des vertes très coquettes. Elles sont toutes faites en tiki-taki, elles sont toutes tout pareil. There's some problems with how the chords are written down. I gotta fix it. Et ces gens-là dans le boîte vont tous à l'université. On les met tout dans les boîtes, petites boîtes, tout pareil. Il y a des médecins, des dentistes, des hommes d'affaires et des avocats. Ils sont tout faits en tiki-taki, ils sont tout pareils. Ils sont tout faits de tiki-taki, ils sont tout pareils. Et ils boivent sec des martinis, jouent au golf toute l'après-midi, puis ils font des jolis enfants qui vont tous à l'école. Ces enfants partent en vacances, puis s'en vont à l'université et les mettent tout dans des boîtes. Ils sortent en tout pareil. Oh God, it's just as depressing in French. Crazy. Les garçons font du commerce et deviennent pères de famille. Ils bâtissent des nouvelles boîtes, petites boîtes, tout pareil. Puis ils règlent toutes leurs affaires et s'en vont dans des cimetières. It's even darker in French. Dans des boîtes faites en tiki-taki qui sont tout pareil. I gotta sing that last verse again. Does it hit, guys? Do you have some French? Let's go over it. Les garçons font du commerce. The boys do commerce. Like the boys go into business, right? Et deviennent pères de famille. They become fathers of families. Ils bâtissent des nouvelles bois, petits boîtes tout pareil to bâtisse. It's hitting, but they're what's the phrase in English? There's a similar phrase in English that means they're trying to sell you these little boxes that are all the same. Shoot, they're flogging, right? Flogging with an F. If you flog something, it's a flog is a tool for hitting something. It's a kind of a whip, and in this context, it's used both in French and in English to be like you're trying really hard in the sales department to get people to buy the thing. But what is this thing? What is this box? In the French version, they get real specific with you. Puis ils règlent tous leurs affaires. Then they get all their affairs in order. Et s'en vont dans des cimetières. And they go into the cemetery. Dans des boîtes faites en tiki-taki. In their boxes made of tiki-taki. Qui sont tout pareils, that are all the same. Puis ils règlent tous leurs affaires et s'en vont dans des cimetières, dans des boîtes faites en tiki-taki, qui sont tout pareils. Can't take it. Cracking the whip. No, it's I think it's flogging the thing in English. Let me look it up. Flogging as sales. Yes. Yeah, so I wrote in flogging in a single quotation mark as sales, and I got one simple way to get salespeople to stop flogging products. How did the slang meaning of flog come about? Let's see. It's from the Latin flagellare, to flagellate. Relates to whipping or beating, but in British and perhaps other slang, the verb to flog has come to mean to sell, with an implication that something being flogged is being sold quickly or cheaply. It's a type of sales, but yeah, it implies that you're trying to get some money for something that's maybe not of the highest value, which it's the perfect fit for this song, right? Because the little boxes are what the Brits call cheap and cheerful, right? There's a comment here that says in Australia, flog has developed a further slang sense, to steal. In my experience, the younger people using the steal sense are unaware of the sell sense. Someone's commenting, a seller who flogs their goods is pushing for a fast sell. When you flog a horse, it's to make it go faster. So to flog goods is to make them move faster. I guess that's how and it's not just also in French, it's also it's also in German. Umschlagplatz literally means market. Umschlagen, to flip or flick. Schlag being to hit. There's Partridge, the Dictionary of Slang and Unconventional English 5th edition, has an entry for flog that includes to offer for sale, especially when financially embarrassed. To sell illicitly, and a lot of derivatives. The Oxford Dictionary of Modern Slang has a much shorter entry for flog. It came in through British military use. To sell. let's go and look at the ghastly thing that Martin flogged us. That's a way of using flogging for sell that we don't use in the United States. We use it with a direct object, but not with an indirect object. We don't say flogged us as sold to us. You're flogging your goods, you're flogging the things that you are selling, but you're not flogging someone as in selling a thing to someone. We don't use it in that way. But to proceed by violent or painful effort, lorry drivers are being encouraged to flog on even in bad weather. Now, of course, when you're talking about lorry drivers, is that a reference back to carriages and using a whip on the horses to flog the horses? And the use of it in sales is also said to come from the phrase to flog the clock, where people who were employers would set their clocks back by an hour in the middle of the day in order to get the workers to stay an hour later. Oh, no, it's the other way around. To put the clock forward to shorten the working day. Interesting. The word originally referred to selling off military stores illicitly. So if you had access to military stuff that had been stored for military use, and you could sell it to people because you hadn't paid for it, so you could sell it for whatever low price because you had stolen it from your employers. Can one speak of the military in those terms? Employers, I suppose. So it kind of relates to ripping off, like to offer for sale possibly illicitly originally, but then perhaps with the price point being low, having something to do with that. Flogging iffy goods. Someone else is arguing that because it used to mean to strike, then it meant to strike hands together to strike a bargain, to do a sale. I think that's a real stretch myself. Did I mention I'm fascinated with etymology and how terms come to be? Someone else says it reminds them of the North German verkloppen, but I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. Okay, I'm done with that. Thank you for being patient while I went on that little journey. But yeah, the French version is real strong. I usually sing the song in Esperanto, but today it was English and French. Oh, we can set that. Oh, Korako would like Creep. I've played it at least once before. At least a year ago, according to Streamer Song List. Let's see how we do. Now, here's the thing. Let me see. This has only 4 chords in it. Would it maybe be a song with some chords that would be easy enough for me to try on the guitar? I think the song is, to me, the song Creep is a little bit about how we don't necessarily feel like we fit in. You know, we see ourselves as not quite fitting in and being normies, so to speak. I'm going to do a quick search here for guitar tabs and just look at the chords that they're going to give me to see. Oh, there's a bar chord. No, wait, that's a ukulele bar chord. Ooh. Okay, if I change the... It says it's a beginner song, but it's got 2 bar chords, and that's not something I can do. So if I transpose it, can I change that? Nope, there is no version of this that does not have at least 1 bar chord. So this one isn't the one. I will play it on the ukulele, but I'm going to keep looking today as we go, just to see, is there anything that I can do on the guitar, just to try and stretch towards being able to play it a little bit. So we'll do this one on the guitar. Not guitar. Okay, we've got a B, a C, C minor, and a G. And it's got like an intro with tablature that I have no idea how to play. Because I have no idea how to read tablature. I'm pretty sure I could play it if I did know how to read tablature, but I don't. Wait, no, B is here. Hey! Oh, I know. B, C, when you were here before, couldn't look you in the eyes, just like an angel. Skin makes me cry. You float like a feather. I forgot to turn on the auto scroll. Where is it? Auto scroll where? Hello? Where did auto scroll? There it is. Okay, let's start again. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special, but I'm a creep, I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I'm a creep, I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Ooh, she's running out the door. She's running out. She run, run, whatever makes you happy, whatever you want, you're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. Ooh, surprisingly, 4 chords only. That's also a real workout for the muscles in this part right there. Dankon Alvi, dankon pro via peto. Ĝi estas bela canto, kvankam ĝi estas bela malbela canto. Ĝi estas vere malbela canto, sed ĝi estas bela malbela canto. Ĉu tio enhavas sencon al vi? Al mi? Yes. Iel. Iele tiele. Yes. Do bone. I see a song that I used to play a lot. That when I first started streaming, I played a lot. And I haven't played it in over a year. And I wonder if I've still got it. Maybe we should try it. It's a Johnny Cash song. I mean, it's one of the songs that Johnny Cash sung, but it's a song that I learned as a child in my grandfather's house. My dad and my uncle taught it to me and my cousins when we were kids, and we only sang the first and the third verse, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look at it. Ooh, hang on. This has some indication that I might have either copied this from a guitar tab, or maybe I played this on the guitar at one time. So let me look and see if these are chords that I could maybe try on the guitar. What? Okay, in my version there's only 4 chords. In this version, there's 6. D is easy enough. So is A. G is also an A7 and E. But there's a B7 in here, which is like, I don't have that many fingers, guys. I just don't. Not yet. Maybe someday. Can we do it without the B7? Do I play a B7 anywhere in my version? I don't. I only play D, G, E7 and A7. Where's the E7? Do I even use an E7 at all? I see D, G, and A7. Oh, there's the E7. Okay. E7 just jumps in there real briefly. So this version doesn't even have an E7 at all. Let me look at it again. Interesting. I substituted an A7 for this version's A. Because it's easier, why not? That D and that G are what I do. And then the E7 comes in. Okay, so they use A and A7 where I used A7 and E7. Interesting. What's E7 on the guitar? I'm going to have to take a super short break before I play this. I mean, kind of depends on how many strings you want to mute, but theoretically it's easy. So I think I'm going to put this over here. I'm just going to pull up, since I have the screen space, I'm going to pull up a bunch of references for myself. No, please do not take up the entire screen. That is, I don't have time for that. E7, you get that much space, and that's all you get. Don't be asking me for more space than that. That's it. You don't need any more space. You're just one chord. Got other chords to worry about too, you know. And then I'll put this like, I can't grab it. I can't get a hold of it. Come here, come here, come here. There. Okay. Put this here. That's tiny. Why is that so tiny? And then, okay, yes. Yeah. Move this over here. I think this is going to work. If I put this down here. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to zoom on that so it's a little bigger, but okay. Mage Power, happy Mardi Gras to you. I am going to try to play a song on the guitar in just a minute, but I need a quick bio break and then to pull out the guitar. I've not pulled the guitar out of its case in a very long time. So I'm choosing a song that I used to play a lot when I first started streaming, and I think I might have played it on the guitar at that point. Maybe. I don't know whether I've ever played this on the guitar or not, but we're about to. Don't forget the tuning. We got to do the tuning. All right, so first I'm going to take a little stretch, and then I'm going to take a quick bio break and come right back and try my best. It's going to be the try stream. I'm going to try something new today. I've been pushing myself to try some new things and trying to do it in a way that doesn't drive me up the wall, because, you know, there's pushing your limits and then there's crashing into your limits. And so I've been trying to push without crash. Push gently. Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to my BRB screen. I'm not going to play an ad because I'm boycotting Twitch ads at the moment, and I will stop it when they stop showing ads for things that give money to people that donate money to organizations that directly harm me and my friends. So I'm going to just go to BRB and you won't have an ad. That's okay, Constellatio. It's pre-programmed. I understand what happened there. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. Last thing I'm going to say on the subject of a non-ads BRB is that I'm just making the choice to forego income from ads right now. I'm hoping that this is a choice that I'm making that's just going to kind of like work for everybody across the board. And there was something else that I was going to say about that, and I've completely forgotten what it was, but that must be fine. It can't have been that important if I've already forgotten it, right? I hope. And yeah, I do tweet. Usually go live notifications, not all that much other stuff, but I should probably make a tweet about this to try and find out some information about how to find out what things are on the docket of the Twitch advertisements, so that I know when I can go back to happily receiving a small amount of income from some very small amount of ads on my stream. I try to do just pre-rolls and BRBs. It's kind of my happy medium. Like, I don't want you guys to be having to watch ads all the time. But whatever income I make, I desperately need. It's not a lot. It's in the pennies per month right now. But you know, it's something. So yeah, I'm going to pull out the guitar. And drop it on the floor. And then drop my ukulele. It's not going that well yet. I didn't plan ahead on how to do this. Something is keeping it from shutting. There we go. Whew. That was a workout. So, one of the reasons that I haven't been playing a lot of guitar is this is a dreadnought, and it's very large. And my chair has arms. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the chair that I have for the piano bench. Because I don't think I can handle this in a chair with arms. I heard the other day someone talking about a piano bench with a back on it for long extended seat. I wouldn't mind a chair that had a seat and a back. I think for streaming, piano stream, that would make a lot of sense. I know some people use like your generic folding metal chair but with a cushion on it because that doesn't have arms for guitar or piano. This chair has no arms, but it rotates and wobbles side to side a little bit. The expression goes break a leg, not break your instruments, indeed. And bon appetiton constellatio. I ordered a chair that turns out, I think, probably to not be a thing. Sometimes when you pre-order something that's in development, it turns out to never actually come to fruition, and I'm pretty sure this chair that I ordered is never going to show up. That happens on Kickstarter sometimes. It was a chair with some flexibility in how the parts moved, and it seemed like it was going to be a good option for both gaming and music streaming, and keeping my unhappy body as comfortable as possible given fibromyalgia, etc. But I think it seems that probably it's never going to show up. All right, I am... So that means if I want to play the guitar, I'm going to have to come up with a solution, and that might mean moving the piano chair back and forth, but I'm just not sure yet. So that's not terribly out of tune. Technically, that's maybe supposed to be an E7, but let's start with the D. I forgot how painful. That sounds like a D. I like it. Let's see if I remember how to do a G. It's a G! It's amazing that this guitar has stayed in tune this whole time. An A7. Ooh, hi, water. Welcome in. And then I'm forgoing the E for the E7. I don't like it. What do I don't like about it? Well, luckily there's only one of them. I'm going to shut my door. And I'm going to put the pillow in front of the door because the door has a gap like that, so sound just goes right through. In both directions. All right. Okay, so we've got D, A7, D, and G, D, A7, D, A7, and then the second part of the song goes D, G, D, D, E7, and that's the part I'm not so sure about. It's just wrong. Why is that wrong? Ah. 1, 2, 1. Oh, that's better. Okay, I was doing that wrong. E7, A7, D, A7, D, and G, and D, A7, D. Alright, let's try it. My grandfather's clock was too large for the shelf, so it stood 90 years on the floor. It was taller by half than the old man himself, though it weighed not a penny's weight more. It was bought on the morn of the day that he was born, and was always his treasure and pride. But it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. 90 years without slumbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, his life seconds numbering, tick-tock, tick-tock, it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. In watching its pendulum swing to and fro, many hours had he spent as a boy. And as he grew older, the clock seemed to know and to share all his sorrows and joys. For it struck 24 as he entered at the door, with his blooming and beautiful bride. But it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. years without slumbering. Tick tock, tick tock is life, seconds numbering. Tick tock, tick tock, it stopped short, never to go again. When the old man died, then it rang an alarm in the dead of the night, an alarm that for years had been dumb. We never sang this when I was a kid, so I haven't figured out how to sing it through without losing it. And we knew that his spirit was blooming for flight, that his hour for departure had come. Yet the clock kept the time with a soft and muted chime as we silently stood, E7, stood by his side. But it stopped short, never to go again, when the old man died. Yes, it stopped. Oh, you hadn't sung the third verse either. Yeah, I was not made aware of its existence until I started streaming. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, that verse hits. No wonder my family never taught it to me. Actually, no, now that I recall, I think I remember when my grandfather died, my uncle and my dad asked me and my cousins, did we remember the song? And could we sing it again? And they said, at that point, they said, there's a third verse. We don't sing that verse. It just hit too hard again. So, yeah, I learned that verse only through streaming. But you guys, I played the guitar. Woo! Don't mind my face leaking. It's been doing that a lot lately. Okay, I'm just going to stick with this chair for now and see how it goes. Thank you for the hugs. The forbidden verse. Yes. All right. That's kind of exciting to have actually gotten that instrument out and done a thing, even if it was a big struggle. So I think that's going to be maybe my way forward, is to, when I'm about to play a song, to look at the chords and go, are these chords that I can handle on the guitar? And there's, you know, I'm not to the point where I can just look at a song and go, oh, I know I can play this on the guitar, or I don't know, or I know that I can't. I have to actually look up the guitar tabs with the shapes of the chords to see, because I still have trouble with bar chords on the ukulele, so you can imagine how well that's going on the guitar. It's not because I haven't been practicing, but if I'm going to be doing music more than once a week, then I'm gradually going to be able to be building some muscles. I feel it like when I stream, I feel like I have, after I stream, there's a complete temperature difference in my two hands, even just right now. I'm holding my hands like this, and these fingers are cold and these fingers are hot. So this hand feels cold to these fingers and this hand feels hot to these fingers because this hand's been working really hard. So it kind of feels like, no, this hand's been working really hard. It kind of feels like it has a fever in comparison to this hand that's just cold because my hands are normally cold. So yeah, that's a thing. But that means that my muscles, and even more importantly the nerve connections, are going to be gradually getting stronger. Let me look at this song here. Sometimes when I go to look at chords, it'll show me what the shapes are for guitar or for ukulele. And I think this one is theoretically like maybe someday soon I could play it. It has too many chords for now, but it's not full of bar chords or anything, so maybe someday. This is a cool website because it has ukulele, guitar, bass, piano, and baritone ukulele, which is DGBE. Well, that's kind of useful, but it doesn't have auto scroll, so that's kind of unfortunate. Is that true? I don't see an auto scroll. It has auto scroll, but auto scroll doesn't work quite the same. I'll try this with a capo too. Golden Slumbers. I didn't stick it on the list. If somebody could stick it on the list for me. Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. And I will sing a lullaby. And I will sing a lullaby. There. Thanks for putting that on the list for me. We have played 11 songs. I feel pretty good. And one of them was even on the guitar. 12 is my usual limit. I wonder if I'll be able to stretch past that a little bit. It's not that I've never stretched past that before. It's just that usually I'm sorry I did. I've played quite a few songs that hadn't been played in a long time. Which feels good. Oh, hang on. Was there something in the saved queue for water? There might have been something in the saved queue for water. Let me look at it because I don't really know if I know it. You know, sometimes you know a song and sometimes you don't. It's not a live link. Let me try. Oh, heck, it's only got 3 chords. Does that mean that if I know it, I could play it on the guitar? It says it's difficulty level 3, skilled. But there's only 3 chords, and none of them are bar chords on the ukulele. How about if we find out what the guitar chords would be? Gotta search elsewhere for that. The song in question is Someone to Lava. And I don't have it in my head. Like I'm looking at it and I'm going, maybe the chorus. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth, sea and sky up above will send me. How come that's enough? Send me someone to love. Okay, that's the chorus. Sort of, kind of, sort of, a little bit know the chorus. And I don't know the rest of it. Have I got earphones? Could I do a semi-live learn thing? Wouldn't be the first for today. Let's try plugging that in and searching up the song. Is there a link for me to hear the song? There is not. This has an F. F is a bar chord on the guitar. Which is why I'm not playing this on the guitar after all. Even though I was kind of like, maybe. Can I do that? Alright, let me look this up where I can hear it. Oh, heck, I gotta mute that. Whoo, just in time. Long time ago, there was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea. He sat high above his bay, watching all the couples play, and wishing that he had someone too. And from his lover came this song of hope that he sang out loud every day for years and years. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth, see the sky up above, will send me someone to love. Gotta scroll. Years of singing all alone turned his lava into stone, until he was on the brink of extinction. Little did he know that living in the sea below, another volcano was listening to his song. Every day she heard his tune, her lava grew and grew, because she believed his song was meant for her. Now she was so ready to meet him above the sea as he sang his song of hope for the last time. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth, see the sky up above, will send me someone to love. And up out of the sea came a new volcano, rising from the sea below stood a lovely volcano, looking all around, but she could not see him. He tried to sing to let her know that she was not there alone, but with no lava his song was all done. He filled the sea with his tears and watched his dreams disappear, and she remembered what his song meant to her. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth, see the sky up above, will send me someone to love her. As you can imagine, oh, they were so happy to finally meet above the sea. All now together now their lava grew and grew. No longer are they alone, with aloha as their new home. And when you visit them, this is what they sing. I have a dream I hope will come true, that you'll grow old with me and I'll grow old with you. We thank the earth, sea, and sky, we thank too. I love you. I love you. I love you. And there's the lava song, Someone to Lava. Thanks for your patience on that request, Water. I know it was probably ages and ages ago. I'm trying to put this somewhere where it won't die. Maybe I need to just unplug it. I'm gonna fall off of... Ooh, shush, no, quiet. Shh. 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 Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna fall off this chair because it doesn't stop moving. When I do, I stop moving and it keeps going, and that's just scary. Could somebody... hang on. Does anybody know how to move a song from the saved queue to the regular queue? Because if so, then I'd like to move it back from the saved queue to the regular queue so that I can check it off. But I don't know how. And if you do figure it out, could you let me know what you did so that I can do it too someday? Thank you for putting it on there. A pick for me. Boy, I better pick right. How do I pick? Someone done it. Someone done it. Could someone share the secret? If you don't want to do it here, that's fine. Maybe you could DM me. One caracal. Let's see. Maybe something that I've played relatively recently, but not terribly recently. How about anxiety? Since I've been dealing with these rolling panic attacks, it seems like maybe a good choice. Just for the feels. Stick that on the queue. While on edit mode, check the song's songbox and then click the plus button on top. Okay. Edit mode. Interesting. I don't see an edit mode button for the saved queue. But I do see a plus button. So maybe I'm already in edit mode and I didn't realize it. So I click the radio button by the song, and then I click the plus on the top. I get it. I can do that. The plus button says move song to active queue. Cool. All other things. All right, this does not have tabs, just lyrics, and yet I know I've played it before, so that means there must be tabs available. Yeah. Maybe I could play this on the guitar? I could try. This has some chords that I didn't play the last song I tried to play on the guitar, so that should stretch me a little bit. It's got a C. I had a G last time, but not a C. And it's got an A minor and a D minor. And a G. None of this is in muscle memory except for maybe the G, which is the one chord in this list of 4. It's just got 4 chords that I played on the last song that I played on the guitar, i.e. the only song I played on the guitar today. But hey, that's like 100% more than I played in the last how many streams, so yay. Okay, so I need to get to the point where I can remember what these shapes are. G, I can remember. C goes. Oh. I think that's the rhythm that I use. Oh, that's not the rhythm. I don't have a good feeling about this. This could be more than I can handle right now. Ha! I've got an idea. We're going to duplicate this and open it in another tab so that I can have these chord shapes. Yes, thank you. That's what I want. Those chord shapes you add are in the way. I need those chord shapes and I need those tabs and we need the auto scroll and that's all cool. Okay, that ad is in the way. This could work. This might work. No guarantees, guys. We're trying new stuff. And if we auto scroll, we could go slow, maybe. My friends, they wanna take me to the movies. I tell them to piss off. I'm holding hands with my depression. And oh, I've forgotten what C is. There we go. And right when I think of overcoming, anxiety starts kicking in to teach that ish a lesson. Oh, I try my best just to be social. I make all these plans with friends and hope they call and cancel. Then I overthink about the things I'm missing. Now I'm wishing I was with them. Feel like I'm always apologizing for feeling like I'm out of my mind when I'm doing just fine. And my exes all say that I'm hard to deal with, and I admit it, yeah. But where's the sea? All my friends, they don't know. I want to play it faster, and I can't. My fingers won't do it. What it's like. They don't understand why I can't sleep through the night. I've been told that I could take some to fix it. Dang, I wish it was that simple. And all my friends, they don't know what it's like, what it's like. I always wanted to be one of those people in the room that says something and everyone puts their hand up, like if you're sad, put your hand up. If you hate someone, put your hand up. If you're scared, put your hand up. Feel like I'm always apologizing for feeling like I'm out of my mind when I'm doing just fine. And all my exes all say that I'm hard to deal with, and I admit it, it's true. But all my friends, they don't know what it's like, what it's like. It's messy, evidently, that's what it's like. They don't understand why I can't sleep through the night. I've been told that I could take something to fix it. Dang, I wish it was that simple. All my friends, they don't know what it's like, what it's like. I got all these thoughts running through my mind all the dang time, and I can't seem to shut it off. I think I'm doing fine most of the time. I think that I'm alright, but I can't seem to shut it off. I got all these thoughts running through my mind all the dang time, and I can't seem to shut it off. I think I'm doing, that's a C, I swear to you. I think I'm doing fine most of the time. I say that I'm alright, but I can't seem to shut it off. Shut it. I know, D minor, come on. Shut it, yeah. But all my friends, they don't know what it's like, oh, what it's like. They don't understand why I can't sleep through the night. I've been told that I could take something to fix it. Dang, I wish it was that simple. All my friends, they don't know what it's like, what it's like. What it's like, what it's like. What it's like, what it's like. Help, whose hand is this? And how do I get it to do the things more quickly? It does the things, some of the time. Yes, that's about how it feels. Water. It's like this thing that's attached to me in the shape of a claw is not responding to my request to open and close. And I vaguely recall a hand being a thing that does that open close thing, and it does neither of those. It just kind of throbs, which is interesting. Yeah, I think that we can call that I would love to clap, but no, cannot open hand. Thank you for the claps. I think we can call that progress. I played 2 whole songs, and they didn't even have all the same chords. They only had one same chord in them. Yay. I went from 0 guitar songs to 2 guitar songs. I skipped right over 1 guitar song. Ooh, look, I got it open. With a karate, I karate chopped my hand open. It worked. I mean, you would think that would mean that I karate chopped it open with this hand, but no. I karate chopped it open. Anyway, I'm being silly. Probably because I'm tired. My hydration is working extremely well. It's very tasty. Feels good to stretch my back. I'm not used to being with that big guitar. When I was in high school, I had a 3/4 size guitar. It was not a 3/4 of a dreadnought. It was probably a 3/4 of a parlor. So it was quite small. And that was just right for me as a beginner. And I learned a few chords. I had probably 10 to 20 chords under my belt, something like that. Probably 10 to 15 chords under my belt. And my boyfriend at the time, he had CP, and he went through a period of time where his symptoms were just like unmanageable, and he couldn't like get around. And so he was like pretty much basically hospitalized for a while. And so I gave him my guitar. He had a Neo Geo, which was like super cutting edge at the time. And I kind of felt like, here I am with my black and white OG Game Boy, being like, I can't believe you have a Neo Geo. That's incredible. And yet still, I felt like the guitar needed to be with him. And he did really enjoy having a guitar. Because what do you do to keep yourself entertained? Even a Neo Geo, as amazing as it is, if you're a teenager in the hospital, please, it's not going to be fun. So, yeah. I have no regrets, but at the same time, this dreadnought, like, even though I'm as big as I'm ever gonna be, Lord willing, in the Greek Dome, guys, I'm never gonna be any much bigger than this. A dreadnought is still ginormous. It's so big. I feel like, you know, you would think that as a grown-up I would now be big enough to play a grown-up guitar, and I'm not sure that I am. I don't know if that even makes sense at all. Thank you for inviting people to join the Discord. It is where we hang out when we are not here. We share all sorts of stuff in the Discord about language learning and daily life and challenges we're working on, pushing through, and all sorts of stuff. And I love that place because of what you all make it. It's very special to me. And I'm super grateful that we have that Discord. And memes, yes. And memes, but the wholesome ones. Because, man, I'm in a few Discords where the memes are less than wholesome and not ones that I would post in my Discord. We try and keep it on the family friendly side because there are underage friends that hang out with us both on stream occasionally and in the Discord occasionally. But it's not that they're there all the time. It's that I do want it to be a place where anybody can be if they need to. And so that's why we've done that. We don't need to talk about those memes. Safe for Family, SFF. I haven't seen that. I like that. That's cool. All right. Was that an ending song? I don't know. Did we even put it on the queue? I guess somebody checked it off the queue. When that happens, my brain can't figure out what's going on. If it's possible, I would like to have the benefit of checking things off of the queue myself, since we could think about it this way. Since I'm the one that's playing the song, the one that's playing the song is the one that checks the song off and says it's been played. I do appreciate you all putting songs on the list for me, but if I'm not the one to check them off, then I go into this loop where I'm like, oh, I need to play that song. But I know I already played that song. But I haven't played that song. But I know I already played that song. But I need to play that song. That's what my brain does. And then I get stuck. And I make other sounds come out of my mouth because I know that what's going on in my head sounds crazy. So I don't let that stuff come out of my head, except for right now when I'm sharing with you the real of what's going on in my brain while I blather on and don't start another song. And that's why I'm not starting another song in those cases, because figure out what's going on. So now I'm just looking at the list to go, is there an ending song that I want to play? As I don't have an official current ending song, so that leaves me free to choose something that feels good at the moment. Let me look at this and see if I have reasonable tabs. Oh, it's got a lot of chords. So many chords. So many chords. But T and an Alex, it's a possibility. Okay, this has an A minor, an A7, A sus4, B flat, C, C7, D, G7, E, E7, F minor, F major 7, which I can't play, so I just play F7, G flat, oh my gosh, can't play it. G, D7. Okay, maybe gonna be a struggle. But if I don't struggle through it, I won't ever get better at it. So we're gonna try. Oh, need tuning. When you're weary, feeling small. Come here, you. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side, when times get rough and friends just can't. I did this last time. I started and then I realized I need to capo 5. Is it written down that I need to capo 5? Probably not. It's not written there. Let's try it, and then if it works, I'll keep it. Of course, now that I've capoed, I need to retune. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down when you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Ooh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind troubled, troubled water. I will ease your mind, your mind. 16 chords, not to mention any bonus chords which might have happened in there on accident. Okay, that's gonna be our ending song for today. I feel super encouraged that for the last, I don't know how many weeks or months, it's felt like I tend to get tired at an hour and really out of gas by 2 hours, and I started at 3:10 when you add the starting soon nonsense, and it's 6:06, so here we are at just about 3 hours, including 2 guitar songs, and we went over by 2 songs, I think. Let me check. Yes. And over my 12-song goal by 2 songs. So that feels like taking steps in the right direction. I think if I keep doing that sort of thing, and I keep I'm thinking that the little bit of music that I've added on other streams has helped to increase my capacity for a more reasonable stream length on Monday. So that feels good. I'm hoping that continues. The plot has been Music Mondays, gaming on Wednesdays, and Esperanto something. Music or gaming or both on Fridays, but I've been adding a little bit more music to the Wednesdays and Fridays. Sundays has been the super relaxing evening stream. Generally has been Wildflowers. Let me tell you guys, I'm finding Wildflowers to be a game that it has been difficult to hold myself to just once a week and just on stream. It's been a while since there's been a game where I've been like, I want to get in there and I want to play ahead, but I know I'm waiting for Sunday to share it with my friends on stream. Salute on Luis. So that's been super compelling, and I've been really looking forward to the Sunday streams. I know we took one to do the Racoin spin-off demo, which I also really enjoyed. But it's also been really helpful for me to have that super relaxing mobile game stream on Sunday evening, because what is happening is, instead of having the computer on in the evening, which can lead to an endless loop of doing things on the computer, I don't have the computer on, and instead I get super cozy and I crawl into bed early, and I'm all, cozy lighting and plumped up pillows and something to sip on, like tea or cozy throat coat tea or sleepy time tea or whatever that might be. And it's been really helping me get to sleep better, at least one night a week. So yeah, there's that. I don't necessarily, as I'm saying it makes me think, why am I not doing this more often? And I didn't bring it up in order to say, hey, what if we did this more often? But now I find those words coming out of my mouth. I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyway, that's what's been going on. So you can expect to see me on Wednesday. And I am guessing from this perspective, from this juncture, from this knocking my glasses off the face and looking as far as I can from here to Wednesday, I'm guessing that we'll probably start with some gaming and finish with some music like we did last week. I'm not 100% sure. Luis, vi alvenis je la fino. Mi jam finis la muzikon por hodiaŭ. Mi ludis 14 cantojn. Ĝis korako, koran dankon pro via ĉeesto, kontribuo, helpo, kantopetojn, kanta kaj tiel plu. Via ĉeesto estas kara al ni. Koran dankon. Okay, so now comes the time of the stream when I push this button here to find out who's online. That did not work. I see what happened there. Okay. Just to find out what's going on. A lot of nonsense going on Twitch. I'm seeing all sorts of stuff going on. We are looking for a friend to hang out with, and probably someone who's doing some music. Let's see. Or a gaming friend. Even though it's a music stream, we could raid a friend who's gaming. That could be a thing, because here's the thing. There is the teeny tiniest numbers of streamers that I have ever collaborated with, that I have that, that streamer to streamer relationship with. And top of that list is Paris, who is streaming Kenna Bridge of Spirits, or is it Kina Bridge of Spirits? I'm not sure. But I think since he just started, we're going to head over there because I'm enjoying that game. It's very cozy and cute. Both cozy and cute. He does a lot of story-based games, some indie stuff, and he's good at like character voices and stuff like that. So thank you for that, doing that shout out, just in case this doesn't work, so that people can find their way over, because I keep hearing, and it keeps happening to me, that as one of my Twitch friends put it, I don't always get raptured. The rapture happens and sometimes I get left behind. And yes, he did just start a quarter of an hour ago, something like that. So we're going to go join him, and I think you all will enjoy it. It's a cozy place to hang. Good for work and lurk, good for chit chat. Yeah, a lack of rapturing. It's very sad when that happens, but that's why we love to do the shout out. Thank you very much for filling that in. Oh, and I have to copy my raid call, because if I don't, then I don't get to play the game with everybody else. So yes, thank you all for being here. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your music requests and your patience while I'm working on leveling up. It's going to be a forever thing, and on Wednesday we'll have probably some games, some music, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time and seeing you around the Twitchiverse. We're gonna go right now. Bye.